What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing NBA injury news, and that is from the New Orleans Pelicans. And it looks like Zion Williamson will be out indefinitely with a hamstring strain. And it's unfortunate, man, because Zion Williamson, as we know in his NBA career, has done everything but stay healthy. When we look at a guy who jumps off the page, right? He jumps off the screen. You look at his stats. You look at what he's been able to do when healthy in the NBA, and it's unbelievable. You know, a guy like him who's been in the league, for 5 years, and we look at the amount of games that he's missed. His rookie season, he played 24 games. The season after that, he played 61 games. He missed the 21-22 season completely. Then he goes into 22-23 and is an all-star. But he only plays 29 games. Last season was the most games he ever played in his NBA career, and that was 70 games. But mind you, his season was cut short in the in-season tournament, and he was done for the year. You look at this year where he only played in 6 games, and now he's injured again. Of course, there is always cause for concern when it comes to big men, when it comes to their feet, their knees, ankles, things like that. And last year, what ended what ended his season was a hamstring injury. Now this year, we're early on in the season. It's another hamstring injury. The New Orleans Pelicans could use him. Honestly, they can use him, and it shows in the games where they're just completely outmatched versus teams. You look at their actual last game versus the Orlando Magic, which ended up being a blowout loss. And, if you are the Pelicans front office, I believe Dan Gilbert is still running things there. What's the next step? Right? What's the next step? Because obviously Zion is a focal point of your team. He's a vocal point of your team, but if he's not healthy, he's not able to contribute, which means your team is not going to be good. Now, he did sign on for a 5-year, $197 million contract with the Pelicans. He will have a base salary of around $36 million. But when you look at the landscape of the league, and if the New Orleans Pelicans aren't competing, if they aren't right where they want to be as far as standings is concerned, Zion Williamson, granted, he's still young. We're talking about somebody that's only 24 years old. This contract isn't up until the year 28, 29. But who's to say he's even going to play that long? He has an extended history of injuries. You hate to see a player injured, especially someone as talented as we all know he is. But these are compiling injuries. These injuries are continuing to stack up season after season after season. What's going to be the end-all be-all if you are the New Orleans Pelicans? Are you going to just wait it out? I mean, that's the only thing you can do, right? Wait it out. Now, when you say a player is out indefinitely, so there's no rush on his return, obviously. But for the Pelicans, you can't. You have a Brandon Ingram. You have CJ McCollum. You have a lot of other pieces. Now, granted, I don't think this Pelicans team is ready to compete with those teams of the Western Conference, the Dallas Mavericks, got teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves and things like that, Oklahoma City, Denver. I don't think they're there because with the uncertainty of Zion's health, it's always going to be a question mark or what could have been with this particular team. So I don't know. I'm no doctor, but again, I wish him a speedy recovery, and I would love to see him back on the basketball floor sooner rather than later. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. New Orleans Pelicans fans, Zion Williamson fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.